back to Sit and Spin, where we wrap up the Joshua Taylor Challenge, and I'm going to go through it all over for you again in case you missed the other ones, and just getting to this one as your first video. Basically, Josh Taylor challenged me to pick 3 of my favorite albums from the last 3 decades, one from 1990 to 1999, one from 2000 to 2009, one from 2010 to now, plus 2 bonus picks, one of them being a solo release, one of them being just an overall bonus pick, but it had to have at least 3 original members in the band. We've already covered 1990s, which also included my bonus pick. We also covered 2000 to 2010, and we also covered the solo album, which leaves us just one last pick, which is the period of 2010 till now. And if you don't recognize the strains of the record playing in the background, after much final consideration, and because I didn't pick any of their other albums and the other thing, and I love this band so much, probably my favorite band to come out of the last decade, the Gaslight Anthem. And this was their album released last year, Handwritten. It was also their major label debut on Mercury Records. Up until this time, the band had been on Side 1 Dummy. And I first found out about the band through their second release, which was 59 Sound. Gosh, I'm just losing it here. Which is a great record. And their debut album was Sink or Swim, which was released independently, not on Side 1 Dummy. But 59 Sound was the first one on Side 1 Dummy. I absolutely love that album. It's great. It was almost a contender. The follow-up, American Slang, was also really good too. But next to that, and even probably more than that, Handwritten is, I almost have to say, it's probably my favorite album by the band. There is not a bad song on this album either. It's all solid. And the vinyl, really cool. Check it out. Translucent blue. Love it. That's what I love about vinyl. So awesome. But what Joe likes about music, aside from melody, is, like just, attitude, driving action, and the Gaslight Anthem has both in spades. Lead singer Brian Fallon's got a cool voice. If you don't know much about the Gaslight Anthem, to break him down in a nutshell, if I had to describe him, I would say it was like if Bruce Springsteen had just debuted now with a punkier attitude and sound. And that kind of sums them up, but they're also so much more than that. They're big fans of people like Pearl Jam and stuff. They've done Pearl Jam covers in the past. They've done, obviously, Springsteen covers in the past because they're like Springsteen. They're from New Jersey. But, man, just great stuff, It's honest, real, blue-collar rock and roll. No pretensions about it at all. It's kind of AC/DC in the fact that you kind of know what you're getting with the Gaslight Anthem, and they don't disappoint, man. It's just straightforward rock and roll, and at its best. It's absolute best. I urge you to go out and pick out all of their albums because you can't really go wrong with any of them, but definitely one of my favorites, last year's Handwritten in 2012. So, that wraps up the Joshua Taylor Challenge. As I said in one of the other clips, I'd be interested to hear what your picks for these time periods would be as well. Please just write in the comment box and say, hey, this is what I would pick if I'd have to. And if you're anything like me, it will take you a while. If you don't maybe have quite the sizable record collection, maybe you can just go boom, 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 it's these. But those were all mine. I hope you enjoyed them. Really tough picking them down for those things. And there's one other record that I might just throw in as a little bonus because I got my part out of the way and I can cheat now. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in to Sit and Spin as always, and check out my friend Scott Oliver. He's got a new page out called Righteous Vinyl, as I've been featuring vinyl whenever I could tonight. Scott spins some cool tunes a couple times a week and tells you all the groovy stuff he's listening to. And check out my friends over at the Riff of the Day, Gino, Truck Driver Sean, and Mellow Pete Zabo. And me occasionally play there too if you get a chance. I haven't done too many yet because I barely have the time to do this show sometimes. But for me and this white lump over here, who's the rocket dog, look, there he is. He's awake for a change. We are signing off, and we'll catch you next time on Sit and Spin. Thanks for tuning in.